Welcome back, guys, and I do have today a new product from Cheerson. This is CX95. Looks like little series drones. So what is special about this drone is that it comes with the F3 flight controller. It means you can adjust PIDs, and there is, if you have a look here closer, you will see that there is installed already DSM2 receiver, which is compatible with some radios, like for example Spectrum radios. However, I do use Radiolink, and what I want to do in this video, I want to change the receiver here, so hopefully I'll be successful. And in the beginning, I want to show you a few things here. A part of this drone is that I do have here two receivers. These two receivers, this receiver is from Radiolink, and this receiver is another receiver here is, if you can see, it's a Frsky SBUS PPM receiver. So actually it doesn't matter which one we're gonna use, because the size wise they are pretty similar. Maybe the Radiolink is a bit thicker. However, what I'm thinking to do, I'm thinking to maybe remove or just use one of these receivers here, my old receiver. It's exactly same Radiolink, however the pins were removed. So either, if we compare them here, the size is pretty much same. Radiolink is thicker, so if I can fit Radiolink, you can definitely fit one of these receivers too. It's Frsky SBUS PPM receiver. It comes with the antenna, and they're actually pretty easy. There are few solder points here. It says PPM SBUS plus 5 volts and ground. So ground, you want to wire black, solder black. Wire plus 5, you want to solder red wire, and then you choose between SBUS or PPM. But if there is a choice, I recommend using SBUS, SBUS sort of protocol, because I found it works bit faster, bit quicker reacts. So the white wire will go to SBUS or PPM, and that's it. And then you'll have to solder it to the flight controller here. So guys, keep in mind, if you do have any of these type receivers, I don't know what is, it just says Frsky. I cannot get any more information, but look, it's very tiny and it's pretty clear where to solder the wires. So keep in mind, you can probably, if I can fit this one here, you'll be able to fit this Frsky receiver here too. So my plan is to remove the top cover here, and it looks like there are 3 screws, 1, 2 and 3, and then we'll open it up and see what is there. And when we open up, this is what we will see. We'll see that the transmitter is, video transmitter is here, and the camera is here, and then they are soldered directly to the battery solder points. And there is one more screw over here, which I think we'll have to remove in order to get to the DSM receiver. So before, I think I will just unplug the motors here. Pretty nice, you can unplug the motors and So that allows you to, just another screw, that allows you to change the motors very fast. It seems not difficult at all. So this is a big advantage. Anyway, now what we can do, let's remove. Now we should, yeah, there you go, very nice. So my plan now is to unsolder this body here, and then I'll have to find where to solder the this receiver here, the SBUS receiver. And if we were to sort of place it this way, right, I think there is still enough room for this body here. I do really hope I can. Seems it's alright. I can seems I can fit it here, this one here, like this. So now I'm gonna go and solder it. And actually I'm thinking about this antenna too. Shall I change antenna and put the polarized antenna, one of these antennas you saw on my video, the antenna mode? And I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do it, because this way I may be able to get way much better reception. So let's do it. So what I did here, I did unsolder the wire here. It was pretty hard, so I had to I did cut it, and it was much easier to unsolder the bit which was left. The wire was coming actually to through the board. So my plan now is to make this hole bigger here, so I can put this antenna through, and then I will solder to the board here, and obviously use the screws and screw it back. So it was pretty easy. I just used screwdriver here, pushed through and made a bigger hole, and now I can easily push this antenna through, and I'll have to solder it here. That's gonna be pretty difficult. It's not gonna be easy, but I had to leave probably this antenna a bit longer, but I think I'll be able to solder it here this way, and it should be good to go. So it was not easy to solder, but eventually I did it.